was a time, in the not-too-distant past, when society hid its mentally retarded behind rock walls and shuttered windows, and fed them and wrapped them in a semblance of clothing, and tried to forget them, and tried to blot out an abstract feeling of guilt for having brought them into the world, and tried to blot out a more tangible feeling of guilt for not knowing what to do with them, or not choosing to do what was known, that might in some way enrich the lives of those labeled with that broad catch-all name, retarded. For too many years, it has been a wilderness, uncultivated waste, barren and empty. For too many years, the mentally retarded, living in places called institutions, have lived in the bewilderment of a wilderness. Today, in a few places across the land, some retarded individuals are being helped to find a way out of the wilderness. This small, private institution in the Midwest is a new kind of home for retarded children. It has been designed and scaled to look like a home rather than an institution. A home where retarded children are prepared for their return to the outside world.
What's the matter, Ken?
I can't find a shirt to wear.
You can't? Well, what's wrong with this one? Mother just sent it to you, and I think it's real pretty. Okay? Come on, get it on. Hurry up. You're going to be late for therapy.
What sets this home apart from many institutions is often quite simple. Bedrooms are small, 4 beds to a room. Silverware and dishes, instead of institutional plastic trays and large spoons.
Remember, Valerie, 7 children at each table.
Okay, yeah.
Alice, out there, the
Yeah.
trees.
Bird.
Say trees.
Bird.
Down on the ground, birds.
Yeah.
Say it for me. Birds.
Windows everywhere allow the outside in and encourage a child to think about the world beyond.
That's it. Make your curves. No, we will use a flat Sunday block for that. Go ahead and work on the curves with this. Boy, there sure is lots of clouds out there. Harry, I think it's going to rain. Harry, I think it's going to rain. It looks dark outside. Well, if you don't go finish your birdhouse, there's going to be a lot of wet birds out there.
Learning experiences are carefully structured, yet there is little sense of regimentation.
How you like it, Mrs. Anderson?
Oh, I like that. I like her red mouth. She really looks like she's smiling. Is that yellow felt you used for the hair?
Mm-hmm. You should see what Sherry found.
Oh, let's go see.
Okay.
Sherry, do you have something to show me? What is it?
Show it to her, Sherry. I found this living words. I like it.
Oh, I like them too.
The children lead busy, active lives. The waking hours of their days are programmed by professionals of various disciplines.
Push ahead. Push ahead. Get your balance. Get some height now. Get some height. Okay, higher. Watching the ball now. Playing catch, Sherry. Here we come. That's it. Okay. Another one. Right back to me.
At 6 days of age, Robert had a craniotomy, and since then has presented some seizure problems.
He's also had some developmental problems,
That's
too.
right.
Why do you have the craniotomy?
He had a subdural hematoma.
There is a large state university nearby, and the permanent staff of the home is augmented by doctors, student teachers, and other professionals in training.
Eyes with some strabismus. Has he had an ophthalmological evaluation?
According to our family history, no.
Okay. Show me your teeth here. He's also got some orthodontic problems here. Has he had an orthodontist have a look at his teeth?
No.
All right. We should have that as a consultation, too.
The equation is a relatively simple one. With university cooperation, there is more staff, more professionalism, and therefore, more personalized attention.
Now then, Kent, I want you to pick each fruit out and tell me what its name is and put it on the picture that matches it.
A banana.
A banana. Good, Kent.
John, what is that?
Good.
What is that?
What?
Ball.
That's right. Boy.
John, you say ball.
Pear.
Ball.
Pear.
Good boy,
That's
John.
fine.
Let's see if you can get another letter to mail, Sherry. This word is shoe. Very good. Tell me something about shoe, and you can mail it in the mailbox.
You're drawing a shoe?
Very good. Here's your letter.
Sherry's a pretty girl, somewhat like her mother. She's not like some of the children in the school here, and we're mainly concerned about the future and what she can do and can learn.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about this just the other day at a staff conference. It was brought up that Sherry gets along very well with the girls in her group. And we were thinking about the problems that these girls are going through at this age. Let's say if adolescence is a troubled time for normal, average children, it must be an even more troubled time for the retarded child.
A child must not be abandoned, not by parents and not by staff. That is the main philosophy in this home for retarded children.
You're all nice and clean. You can go put your shirt on. How about that run and get marked up?
A semblance of home, a feeling of humanness.
Who would like to say the prayer tonight? Ken, you?
Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food, and thanks for this day, and thanks for our school. Amen.
Though many of these children should not be in an institution of any kind, because of family situations or a lack of available community services, there is little else for them anywhere, if not here.
Are you excited?
Yeah!
And you must be on your best behavior. You may spend all of your allowance or just part of your allowance. You understand, Gary?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
A field trip, a chance to be a part of the outside world. An institution can never really be a home, can never really show enough personal concern, but it can try.
Dear Mom and Dad, how
very much. Love. Good. You remember to write it very neatly so that we can read it. And if you want to add anything else to it, you can. If you need help, then just raise your hand and I'll come and help you.
Days filled with experiences that recognize limitations, but do not surrender to them.
Dear Mom and Dad, how are you? I am fine. We jumped on a trampoline today. I love you very much. I don't play the same toys anymore. I'm a big girl now. Love, Sherry.
For the large state institution like this one, the problem of giving personal attention is magnified by the crush of numbers. Overcrowded and understaffed, state facilities for the retarded wait their turn for the trickle of tax funds that keeps them going. Though the buildings now are often gleaming and new, they must not be taken in themselves for symbols of enlightenment. What happens inside this modern packaging must be the key. The days of lives spent here can easily regress into the same meaningless noise and agony of the not-too-distant past. Unless there are programs instead of herd care, and trained professionals to make the programs work. Many of the retarded in state institutions are more physically handicapped than those found in private facilities. So it is with Rodney Perry, age 5. Rodney has been fitted with braces and hopefully will be taught to walk.
How does that feel, Rodney? Does it feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you down on the floor and see how you walk today.
He has what he calls a hook for a left arm, and he is incontinent, unable to control his bowels and bladder. But as if these other defects were not enough, Rodney is also hydrocephalic. His head is enlarged by increased pressure of spinal fluid, and it is this hydrocephalus that first marked him as possibly retarded. A valve has been surgically implanted in his skull by a specialist, relieving much of the pressure. And now, Rodney is free to explore his world as best he can. The world of the motor handicapped ward is most often seen from a wheelchair.
Move that out the way. Way up on the scootabout.
Jakey Leonard sees it from a special scootabout every morning when he has the run of the building.
Okay, comfortable? All right, Jake, off you go.
A standing table is another vantage point for children who are not strong enough to support themselves independently. Standing tables are often better than mats on the floor, though stretching and rolling on a mat is more pleasant by far than endless hours of tedium in bed.
All right, Rodney, put all the beads back. Okay.
For those who show some academic ability, there are classes.
Count again, one at a time. Count. Let's count. 1, 2, 3.
For all the children, there is self-help training.
Other hand. Oh, you can do better than that, Claude. That's the boy. Now you're moving.
Very well. Now I like to listen to your heart. Okay?
Rodney Perry is about to leave the special world of the motor handicapped ward.
I think that he could probably be in a Head Start program or in a kindergarten for motor handicapped children. He has a lot of potential.
I hate to see him go. He's such a favorite of everyone's here, and it's so nice working with him.
The institution's staff has watched Rodney. They know him. He's not lost in the herd.
He can just soak up the things that other children have. He really needs to be exposed to a lot of things.
In just a month, I taught him how to walk and use his crutches, and now he walks alone without any help at all.
Our family care social worker will be stopping from time to time to see how you and Rodney are getting along.
Is this who I get in touch with if I should have any problems with Rodney?
Rodney is being placed in a foster home, and he will have a mother instead of an attendant. For Rodney Perry, age 5, life is about to become one big, continual field trip. Life for the blind, retarded child defies description.
Kathy, you want some water?
To overcome paralyzing fear of the unknown,
Can you find the window?
to stimulate independence, curiosity, and freedom of movement is a prime goal.
Over this way. Can you find something else?
Yeah.
What?
A pillow.
Good. That's a good boy, Georgie. You're walking.
To learn to walk, no small task for a non-retarded blind child. Doubly difficult for the retarded blind, who have trouble grasping the concepts of up and down, left and right.
I can't find the hole. That's a boy.
In so many ways, blind, retarded children must learn to come to grips with a world they cannot see, must learn to cope with a world that intrudes on their privacy, makes demands on their behavior, and often seems hostile.
Pretty girl like you shouldn't hurt themselves.
Come on. Come on down here and ring that bell. Bell? Yes.
A program with goals, involvement in meaningful activities, not just passing time.
Come on down here and ring this bell. Come on. Find this bell and ring it now. Ring it. That's the boy. Now, come on, let's go back.
The children must be taught to control their own lives, to attain the simple dignities like feeding themselves. Of immeasurable value is the privilege of deciding how quickly food is delivered to your mouth, how far the spoon is jammed, and even what is on the spoon.
This is Mrs. Simmons. This is Gary's hair.
Progress, though often slow, is sometimes most dramatic. Like the case of this 14-year-old, Gary Cobb.
Gary.
A spoon-fed, diaper-wearing crib case, the product of a caretaker custodial program at another institution. Gary has been here only 1 year. In that short time, he's been toilet trained, has learned to walk, to feed himself, and to come when his name is called.
Gary, come on and sing in the day room. Come on, Gary. Got your many brothers and one by one. As is as a scurry to the Lord has done. Got your many brothers naming one by one. Every brother's going till the Lord has done. Count your brothers naming one by one. Count your many brothers, see what God has done. Count your brothers naming one by one. Count your brothers, see what God has done. Count your brothers, name them one by one. Count your many brothers, see what God has done. We are living a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We are living a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. It's that town where I was born. There's a man who sailed the sea, and he told the Lord lies. In the land of submarines, stories tell beneath the waves, in a yellow submarine.
Not yet a participant in the society in which he lives, Gary now knows it is there. He has at least made a beginning.
We are in the yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We are in the yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine.
Here, in the infirmary, live the more severely and profoundly retarded. Those who need 24-hour-a-day medical care. Creative cosmetic surgery and orthopedic and dental surgery have made life somewhat more bearable for those who live here. But life in the infirmary, at even the most advanced institutions, is at best a holding action. From somewhere in the community, volunteer workers must be found so that a child can experience an extra moment of personal attention. Liberal visiting privileges have gone far to improve this part of the institution, especially when there's a visiting room that offers some privacy and a momentary respite from the noise of the ward.
Want Daddy to read your story?
Once upon a time, there was a little girl just like you. Her name was Alice.
Are there cars coming from the right?
No!
Are there cars coming from the left?
No!
Are you sure?
Yes!
All right then, come on.
The more moderately or mildly retarded children are the most likely candidates for placement back out in the community. Many of them are here because they are orphaned, or because their retardation has caused some behavioral problems. For these children, the institution's main task is to prepare them to cope with the demands of the real world, and not just the systematized existence of the institution.
This is a pear. What is this? This is a bat.
The first step is language development.
This is a bowl. What is this? This is a bed. Good, Chris. What is this? A bed.
Too often, the retarded child does not understand what he is told and cannot express what he feels.
Coat.
Jimmy, I want you to spell your name.
A full staff of therapists focuses in on each individual child.
Very good, Jimmy.
What is your name?
Vicky.
My name is Vicky Spencer. I am 5 years old. Very nice.
All right, Charlie, here we go. Up. You pick it up.
And in classrooms, an awareness of the world becomes a part of the child's life.
Dash. They run into the water and went splash, splash, splash. Their mother was calling them. Quack, quack, quack. So the 10 little ducks just swam right back.
And of course, there are field trips to get out into the bigger world, to see it, to touch it, and for a few hours, to become a part of it. Most retarded children can benefit more by being out in the community than by being put away in the artificial ward societies of the institution. But if more of them are to be returned to the community, there must first be a proper climate of acceptance. Perhaps in the years that lie ahead, this will come about. There was a time when society hid its mentally retarded, abandoned them as if in a dumping ground. Today, in a few places, in a few institutions, there is the beginning of a new attitude toward the retarded and a new definition of the institution's purpose. And because of this, a few of the retarded are being helped to find a way out of the wilderness.